everyone, it's Anita
and Dario
with Anita and Dario's Adventures, here to inspire you to live your life.
And we are actually adventuring, aren't we?
Yes, we are. We're actually going to be taking a few weeks off to get away, to enjoy some time. We'll talk about it more when we get back, because we really want to turn off for a bit, and you'll be able to see exactly where we went. It's a little bit bumpy, this road here.
Isn't it beautiful? This is the thing, you know what? The bumpy road, sometimes they're beautiful. You see things from the high every time you jump.
Yeah. So we'll be sharing more for that from that later. But we want to talk about tomorrow's blog that's coming out, and really excited because some interesting tips from Dario. You know what he would tell his younger self. You know, as a chef, being in the industry, working so hard for so many years, and learning from all those experiences. So, you know, what would be the one thing that you'd want to say, Dario, is your giveaway that you'd want to be able to give towards the blog that's going to be releasing tomorrow?
Well, for sure, one thing that I want to say is simplicity. Simplicity is the most important factor that I wish my younger self I would have talked about it. We always complicate ourselves when we are young, and even when we are adults. You know, we always think the more is best, and we need to do more and more and more, and we forget about the simple things in life. And I talk about, you know, the simple fruit and vegetable that, you know, I used to see when I was a young child, and I thought it was just so simple. There was nothing really exciting until right now that I actually enjoy it when I nurture it from our garden and do little things. In achieving goals that you achieve, you know, the hardest thing are the simple things, okay? And because we are the people who create that stress on ourselves. So I think simplicity is king, I call it.
Well, what's the one thing you would have done differently, though? Like, what is one thing that you've learned now that you'd say, okay, I wish I had done that simpler?
I wish I would not taken things for granted, and it is one of the things. For example, I'll give you an example. You know, when I worked in the southern part of Italy, there were so many beautiful things there that I never considered. Okay, and when I was working in big brigades, and I mean, you see some of the places I work with in Italy, I kind of felt, and you know, I just needed to push myself, but I never stopped and smelled the coffee. Okay, so all that stuff then came in, it just went by. I learned, maybe I learned a recipe, maybe I learned a technique, but I didn't necessarily learn the simplicity of that moment in life and in time, which right now, no matter where we are, no matter where we go, I really appreciate it a little bit more.
So would you say as advice would be maybe to just like take a time every day, maybe just to relax? Like, I know we go for walks in nature, and we just we go, oh, you know what, this is what we're grateful for. Like, you know,
I'll tell you exactly what it is, and you are the classical example of it. So I don't know if you guys know, Anita's been doing meditation for years and years and years. She designed meditation, and the first time we got together, she was talking to me about meditation. And I said, what? I'm a very active person. I can't see myself stopping, and until I said, you know what, I gotta give a try to this, because my brain was always going too fast.
Okay, Dario, 2 hands on the wheel.
And there. One is here. And I started practicing meditation. And to be honest with you, I would honestly say it's been the biggest turnaround to me. Pause yourself, think, spend time to reconnect with yourself and with your mind. And when you're done, you really are going to appreciate more things in life, and things that you took for granted. The biggest thing is taking this moment for granted. So meditation for me nowadays, it's very important. Very, very important.
So do you think that if you would have meditated when you were younger, when you worked in those busy brigades and stuff, and they've taken that half hour that it would have been less stressful on you at that time? It would have created a little bit more simplicity?
Yeah, that's a very good question, actually. You know, I don't know if I could have meditated then. Because, but I think the most important thing would have been stop and think and really concentrate a little bit more on myself. Yes, I think it would have been a big difference. A huge difference.
No, I think you probably could have meditated, and I think it's something that, you know, you just would have taken that time and known. But if you would have known now,
oh, for sure, 100%.
And go back,
100%.
you realize that it you know, but when you're younger, you don't realize, you don't spend that time, you don't realize how stress can be because it doesn't affect you the same way. But to be grateful and to be able to do those techniques at a younger age, you'd be so much further ahead, I think, in being able to control your mind, body, and soul, right?
I think I'll tell you right now, I became a better cook. Guys that don't like to use the word chef, because at the end of the day, we're cooks, okay? I became a better cook right now, probably than I was 20 years ago. And the reason is because I also meditate into my own cooking. I think about it. You know, once you have that time for yourself to really connect and to spend some time with your own self, when you're starting your day after that, everything is so clear, everything is so crisp, everything is more natural, and nothing becomes impossible, really. So, yes, that's one thing for sure that I wish I would have probably done then. But again, it goes back to simplicity, because meditation is actually quite simple. You know, you start knowing your body and your mind a little bit better.
So hopefully you enjoyed that wonderful tip, and there's lots more in the blog that's coming out tomorrow. The newsletter, of course, has everything that we do, so it's easy because it goes to your inbox. I also have one of my younger days and my tips to myself as well.
That's
interesting. And we've also got some great recipe blogs. We've got great things on the Mediterranean lifestyle and living inspired. An inspired life, that's the most important thing. So anyway, it's Anita and Dario signing off now. Hopefully you're having a great day, and we're signing off for a bit, and we'll be back with our travel things and what we were up to when we return. Ciao for now, everyone.
Ciao,
Bye.
ragazzi. Ciao, ciao.